Hello everyone, it's Nootan and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to share with you this fact that when you are trying to learn English, what is needed a lot? What is the most important thing when you start having a conversation in English with people? What is important? I will say you in the context of grammar portion, which is the tenses. When you have the good knowledge of tenses, when you are so much clear about tenses and you know it very well and how to pronounce those sentences in a proper way by using tenses, that means you are doing a great job and you have a good knowledge of tenses. So tenses are important, so much important here. When you try to speak something in English, it is so much important, and 60% of tenses are using are being used while making or constructing sentences, while having a talk in English with people. You must need to have a good knowledge of tenses. So tenses covered, uh, I think tenses covers 60% of grammar when you try to speak something in English, and it is important to have a good knowledge and the clarification, right clarification to speak up something in English and how you can use those tenses in a sentence, and then you construct the sentence in a proper way, then using that sentence and completing your whole conversation in English. So it is so much important, and uh, the first and the foremost thing is that you have to have a good knowledge of tenses. Okay, when you have a good knowledge of tenses, you feel like, yes, I can construct sentences so easily because I'm having the tenses knowledge so very well. Okay, so don't think about the words or the sentences what I'm using while talking to you, because somewhere I do mistakes. So it's nothing to do with the mistakes. The main thing is that you must have the capacity and the confidence to speak up your thoughts, put up your sentences in English with people. So that matters. When you are using sentences in English uh, by with the help of tenses, you are using them. So don't get confused and don't feel any sort of hesitation while speaking anything in English, because you have a good knowledge of tenses and you can complete your whole conversation in English, because all the sentences formation depends on tenses. Most of the sentences depends on tenses. So you must have the knowledge of tenses. Why I'm saying this to you? Because when it comes to talk or say something about yourself in English, you must need to use tenses. Okay, like मैं खाना खा रही हूँ, आई एम ईटिंग फूड, आई एम हैविंग मील, और कल मैं दिल्ली जाऊंगी, आई विल गो दिल्ली ऑन टुमारो, और मैं कल वहाँ नहीं थी, आई वॉज नॉट देयर yesterday. So these sort of sentences are being completed by the help of tenses. Okay, so you must have the good knowledge of tenses. When you are so much clear about tenses, so I think 60% of your hard work is completed, and you can go ahead and start or commence a conversation with people in English without thinking a single negative thought about yourself. And don't feel hesitate before speaking anything in English, because it's uh, just a moment, I would say. That moment you have to decide that are you going to start a conversation in English, are you going to ask anything in English. So it's all up to you. You have to take that decision of your own, by yourself. Okay, and I think this is all, and you have to just incorporate your confidence here. When you start your conversation in English, maybe you are trying to ask something in English with any person, okay, with someone. So when you just take a step ahead and you try something, speaking in English, asking something in English, initially you feel like hesitating and you feel like uh, holding back out of fear, maybe. So it all depends on you. Uh, when you take that step ahead, talking in English, you will start incorporating the confidence within yourself, and you will feel like so much confident, and gradually you'll going to just end up your conversation in English. And this is the main thing, and that's important here. And I just want to tell you this: when you have a good knowledge of tenses, you don't need to feel any sort of worry in your mind, and just go ahead and start having a conversation with people in English. If you're not finding anyone to talk with in English, then just do it by yourself of your own. Just start speaking in English in front of your camera and get yourself recorded, and that's how you can do your speaking practice. So for having a good command of this English language, you must have a good knowledge of tenses. So tenses are important, and when you fix this into your mind that yes, I have to do this, I have to clear all the uh, points of tenses, then that is it. And I have to now take a next step ahead, like doing it practically and talking in front of people, maybe in front of your camera, and getting yourself recorded and try to speak in English. So it starts from your thoughts, also your hard work of uh, collecting lots of uh, grammatical rules in your mind, but implementing all the things by speaking. Speaking is important, and you have to just speak up, make your mouth to twist and speak up most of the things in English. By doing such things, you can improve your spoken English. So this is all for today. Thank you so much.